Hello and welcome back to my nail corner. Today I have the new-ish liquids from Dippsters Custom Dips, and I am going to use them today with some of their powders to create a mani. So I will let you know what I think as we go. So as you saw, they have 4 liquids. They have their prep/dehydrator, and then base, activator, and dip top coat. These are the colors that they sent over for me to try, which was super sweet. This pink on the end is a thermal. I love a good thermal, you guys. So it goes to a really nice light pink, and it has like a glitter shimmer to it, and then is like that nice vibrant kind of berry pink when it is cold. So super pretty. And yeah, they have some really great unique glitters. This is a glowing pink. That is what I'm going to go with today, as well as that glitter that it coordinates with so nicely. So make sure you check out their website if you haven't been over there already. They have some beautiful unique colors. I had used their powders before. I bought 3 dips from them last year sometime, and I'll see if I can find the picture of the mani I did and pop it in here. But when I saw the glitter in that mani, it drew me right in. So I had ordered those, but it had been a minute, and so it was really sweet when they reached out and asked if they could send me some stuff to try out. I was excited to do that, so I said yes, of course. So I am going to go ahead in with their dip base. It is a nice thin consistency. I had no issues with the base. You guys know, because I've said it before, my preference for base and top coat is to have a clear brush. I find that they are less likely to get contaminated. I don't know why that is, whether the bristles are just different with the clear brushes. I think that they are, like a different, material? Is that the word I'm looking for? I think that they're made from something different. And I think that with the clear, you can kind of see if you get like a glitter or powder stuck in it when you go ahead in for your second application. I don't know if that's what makes the difference or what, but I just find that the clear brushes seem to tolerate it better. However, that being said, I didn't have any issues with these brushes. So if you are using liquids with black brushes, I just highly recommend that you do what I do with all brushes, and that is to just wipe them off on a paper towel or lint-free wipe, whatever you have handy. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired today. Before you put it back into the bottle, and that's going to help get any powder or glitter or anything off of your brush before you go back into the liquid, and help keep your liquids from being contaminated. So if you are new to dip powder, let me explain what I mean by contaminated. If I go in for my second application here, I'm going to touch that brush to my nail that now has dip powder on it. And if that dip powder gets back into the bottle of liquid, it's going to start to make it like thicken up and get kind of gunky or stringy, and eventually unusable. So you really want to take good care of your liquids. Once your brush touches your nail with dip powder on it, you really want to make sure to wipe that off before you put it back into the bottle. You'll see me do it here in a minute here. I do it as practice with all of my liquids. I say as practice, but I mean as habit with all of my liquids, just to try to keep them good to go. I don't want to waste liquids. So I do that all the time, and I just think it's a really good habit to get into. Some liquids are just more tolerant than others. So it's just a good habit to get into, to just protect all of them. I am pouring over for this second application. I'm not sure exactly why I changed my application here. The pink glow is in a smaller jar than the other dip powders that they sent over. I think it was just a sample of a new release color, and so I didn't want to if I was to dip into like a shallow jar, like the tip of my fingernail might hit the bottom, and I didn't want to mess up my application from my first layer by doing that. So I went ahead and poured over. So I'm going to finish up my application of my first dip on, my first color of this mani. Thank you for bearing with me as I stumble all over my words today. You guys, I skip one upload and I'm just out of practice. I don't know what's wrong with me. So thank you also for not getting angry at me for missing Saturday's upload. I had a really busy week last week. My husband had training all week and was super busy. I just realized like I didn't wipe off my brush, and watching myself not wipe off my brush there really upsets me after I just preached at you about always wiping your brushes. I'm a terrible example today. Anyway, had a really busy week. My husband was in training all week, and so honestly, when I had free time, I was spending it with him when he was available. And yeah, we just really needed family time, and so I just decided to skip the upload and move on to Wednesday. It's Tuesday right now while I'm recording this voiceover. That being said, I think going into the summer, my kids are about to wrap up their school year. If you don't already know, I am a homeschool mom of 2 littles, so we're finishing up kindergarten and 2nd grade. And that's a lot of work, people. If any of you guys are homeschool moms out there, yeah, I feel ya. And here comes the summer. Relief is coming. So anyway, going into summer, I have some fun plans for the kids and for our family, just to kind of regroup and just relax after a long school year. You guys, it's been a long school year. So I think I'm more consistently going to go to 1 upload a week for the summer. You're going to probably see some bonus uploads in there, some maybe short little tutorials or new releases from brands and stuff when they send it over. I'll probably try to do uploads showing those off. I just got my Sparkle & Co. sub bag, which I wasn't getting and then I got for 2 months and now I won't be getting again, but that's something I might pop into an upload and do a quick simple mani or something like that. So yeah, just bear with me. I'm trying to decide whether that's going to be the midweek upload or Saturday. So if you have an opinion on that, go ahead and drop a comment. Don't be offended if I pick what wasn't your suggestion, but I may just go with the most highly requested. So whether you prefer Wednesday or Saturday, let me know and I will try to accommodate that. Or switch back and forth halfway through. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts. And like I said, I appreciate you guys being here and your grace with me as I navigate doing all the things. So anyway, I am going to ombre this middle finger. If you've never seen an ombre before, you're about to see one. I use a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush available on Amazon. If you don't have one, I highly recommend grabbing one. They're just a great tool to have on hand for doing nails. And I have an Amazon storefront, so the link is below. And if you ever see me using a tool during a mani and you want to get your hands on it, make sure you check out the Amazon storefront because most of my stuff is purchased on Amazon and available there, just easy access in a link with just all the things right there. So I'm going to go ahead and ombre this nail. I'm going to clear cap those and then file and buff off camera. The activator from this dip liquid set performed perfectly. It was just like any other activator. It hardened it, cured it, whatever you want to call it. And I went right into filing and buffing and had no issues. So hang in there while I go ahead and finish this up and I will be back with some final thoughts for you guys. All right, so I went ahead and filed and buffed off camera. I am really into this hot pink. The vibrant colors coming out for summer I'm really a fan. I'm enjoying them a lot. So I went ahead and, like I said, filed and buffed, but now if you're new to dip liquids, you need to activate again. This layer of activator is to cure your top coat. So the first time you activated, it cured your powder in conjunction with your dip base, and now this second layer can just be like a quick one coat like you just saw, and that is going to be what cures your top coat. So after you do your activator, you want to go ahead and wipe off the surface of your nails. It's a fine balance. You want activator on your nail to cure your top coat, but you don't want excess activator getting back into your top coat, because like we talked about earlier with contamination of your base, you want to be careful not to contaminate your top coat. What contaminates your top coat is activator. So like I said, with base, you don't want powders getting into that liquid. Well, with top coat, you don't want activator getting in there. So that is why we wipe off the nail, just to make sure any excess activator is gone. And then you're going to apply your top coat like this. First layer is 2 to 3 quick swipes over the nail. The reason you're doing it fairly quickly is because if your brush lingers on the nail with that activator, it will harden your top coat brush. So if you're having that happen, that's why. Your top coat brush would be having contact with activator for too long, and it's starting to cure it on your brush and therefore harden it. So 2 to 3 quick swipes over the nail, and then you're going to go back for your second application, and you can be more thorough and take your time on that one because you have already made a barrier between the activator and your brush. So hopefully that makes sense and helps you with some top coat issues with dip if you're having them. What do you guys think of these shorties? Because I was really into shorties. You know, Manis by Megan always has the cutest shorties, and every time I see her pictures pop up on Instagram, I want to like file my nails super short and be just like her. But you know what? My nails are not just like hers. They are not shaped like hers. And I don't know. I just don't like them when I get them too short. So I enjoyed these for like a week or two, and now they're growing back out a little bit, and I'm much happier. For some reason, I don't know. I just don't like the shorties on my hands. I feel like they make my fingers look even more stubby. So anyway, enjoy them for a moment because they're not staying short that long. I don't like them super long either. I just like a nice medium length. You'll see it. It's coming back soon. But I loved the way that this mani turned out. It made me really happy. The bright, vibrant colors going into the summer. I have a tiny bit of tan going on now, and it made me feel summer. We had like 70s last week here in Washington, and this was the perfect mani to go into that kind of weather. So I am finishing up with my Candi Skincare Cuticle Oil as per usual. If you don't have some, make sure you grab some. It's really important to keep your cuticles hydrated and healthy, especially after all we put them through while doing our dip manis. So this turned out super cute. This is the glow. I loved it so much. You know I love a glow. So anyway, thanks for being here, you guys. Don't forget to drop whether you prefer Wednesday or Saturday uploads in the future, and I will see you guys in my next vid. Bye now.